Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Running back's got it.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Getting set. Here's second down. He hands it to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaks loose at the 45. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Takes the handoff. It's Brown. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside. And today, this guy's showing what he can do.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On third down, he drops to throw. It's caught downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Razorbacks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Ball handed to the running back. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Looking for some space. It's Russell. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hogs. You come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of a rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down here for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. It's a draw to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Across the 40 now. Breaks free. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40. And the Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down in this 3rd and short and see what you can do from here.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back to the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Throws to the tight end. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This comes an offense moving quickly down the field. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Tigers will look to convert here on fourth down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And tackled after a small pickup there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's that defense shifting again. Motion now from the tight end. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense in taking advantage what the defense gave them.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. Makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and of course most recently Myles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic, and with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Using his legs on the scramble. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Checks this down to the running back. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll get the 1st-down yards before they finally bring him down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. And the Tigers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It has been a tough 1st half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the 2nd half.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra.
It's blocked. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Back in motion now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Razorbacks will crank up the tempo. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Using his legs. It's Brown. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Razorbacks will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this 1st half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Looks like they'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that previous play. Foul ball's caught by the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, the pass is picked off. Touchdown, Arkansas. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. And you can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Trying to extend the play. Escapes the pocket. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's found some room at the 45.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Extending the play now. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's going to be stopped short. The two-point try fails. They're still down by 2. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And the single back takes the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They've got him, but not before making first down yardage. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Razorbacks pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Razorbacks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. They'll try a pass here, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
Second down play coming up for this offense. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. There's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. They go with a direct snap. Picks up the first, looking for more. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. The defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. First down. Looking to throw the football. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Makes the catch. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Lets it go as he's being hit. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Touchdown Tigers. They jump in front here in the fourth. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the PAT, so the lead is 5 here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
I'd love to see this from this running back. Let's not forget the last time they were out, he put the ball on the ground, but he has a short memory. Comes back out next time, gets the ball in his hands, delivers with a big-time run on this drive.
Oh, it's a reverse. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Here's the second down play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. They give the defense all the credit, recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Using his legs, it's Brown. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Fighting him off. Cannot get back to the line of scrimmage. Great play by the defense. And the big loss sets them up way behind the sticks for second and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep bounds.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfired?
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Getting set. Here's second down. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Fighting off the defender. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And looking to throw now on first down. Going to try to use his legs here. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Well, the defense had an opportunity here to really kind of seal this game, and instead they allow the quarterback scramble to pick up some big yards and get a first down and get out of bounds.
The Razorbacks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? The offense recovers the football. That would have been disastrous. But now there's still hope.
Oh, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run, he'll let it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the grab. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Down 5 late in the fourth quarter. Of course, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. He eludes the rush. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.